Hello and welcome to Bake and Cook with Passion. Today we're going to be making red velvet donut bars. The ingredients are listed in the video and you will also find them on bakeandcookwithpassion.com in written form. In a large bowl, mix together your dry ingredients. That would be your cake or pastry flour, salt, baking powder, baking soda, and your cocoa powder. You can sift together the dry ingredients, or you can take a whisk and stir until completely combined. Set your dry ingredients aside, and now we're going to begin using our mixer. In the mixing bowl, you're going to add the sugar, vanilla, and the melted butter, and you're going to mix 3 to 4 minutes until it's fluffy. Don't skip this step because it's going to give us light and moist donuts. Now, add 1 large egg to your fluffy mix. Add the egg yolks one at a time until the mix is well blended. You don't want to see any yolks. In a separate cup or bowl, take your buttermilk and your red food coloring and mix together. Add your buttermilk mixture to the egg mixture and mix until blended. Once it is blended, add the flour all at once and mix on low. Don't mix completely. We only want to mix until we see some streaks of flour. Remove from the mixer and continue mixing by hand. In a large bowl, place saran wrap and spray with a non-stick spray. We're going to use this to stir our dough. Your dough is going to be moist, wet, sticky, but that's okay. That's what we want. Once we put it in the refrigerator, it will stiffen up. So place your dough in the bowl and cover with a saran wrap and refrigerate. You want to refrigerate for at least an hour. I like to let it sit overnight. Make the donut dough the day before you plan on serving it. You can't have red velvet donut bars without the cream cheese glaze. So let's get started. In a medium bowl, add the softened cream cheese. If it's not soft enough, you can put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds to soften it up. Now you're going to add the vanilla and you're going to add hot water. Going to add the sifted confection sugar or icing sugar. That's what some people call it. But you're going to whisk until it is smooth. that delicious glaze, cream cheese glaze that is. Now we're ready to start the donuts. Using the same flour, cake or pastry flour, heavily dust a clean rolling surface. Let it snow. This is going to keep the dough from sticking. Now do the same for the top of the dough. Dust it with cake or pastry flour. Now using your hands, you can shape this into a rectangle. It's going to be about 2 inches thick, and we're going to use a knife or pastry cutter and cut across. And then we're going to cut across again, making tiny rectangles. Now you should have lots of mini rectangles. With a knife or the pastry cutter, gently cut a small slit at the top of each rectangle. This is going to give us a nice puffy top when we fry. You're not cutting through the donut. You're just putting a slit right in the center. Now you're going to need a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper and flour. Gently remove each bar and place on the cookie sheet. Once you are done, place your cookie sheet with the bars in the refrigerator, just until our oil is ready. Now it's time to fry these donuts. You're going to need 3 cups of frying oil. You can use a pot or you can use your fryer. The most important thing is you have to have a thermometer or a fryer that lets you control the heat. Heat consistency is important when frying. Carefully add the donuts to the oil, leaving the split side up. About 2 or 3 minutes, flip. And then flip again after another 2 minutes. Remove the donuts from the oil and place on a rack lined with paper towel. This will help soak up some of the oil. Wow, those look so delicious. We're all done. No, wait a minute. We have to dip the donuts in our cream cheese glaze. Make sure you dip when the donuts have cooled completely. And there you have it, red velvet donut bars. Thank you so much for watching Bake and Cook with Passion. Please like, subscribe, and share.